The Little Red Hen is one of my favourite childhood stories, and I really love ComiColor, so I was really looking forward to watching the ComiColor Little Red Hen. This was released originally in 1934, directed by Iwerks, Shamus Culhane, and Eugster, and written by Otto Englander. And I have to say, it didn't disappoint. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. The Little Red Hen is voiced by Blackburn, and as the classic story goes, the Little Red Hen asks these various animals on the farm who wants to help her make her bread. And of course, every time they say no and they give some pretty fantastic excuses. The pig is my favourite. And then ultimately, spoiler if you're not familiar with the story, her bread is finished. She's baked her bread and she asks who will help her eat it. And of course, everybody wants to help, but she says, no, you didn't help to make it, so you don't get to bake it. And of course, it's a great lesson in teamwork and pulling your weight and working hard for the things that you want. Fantastic story, of course, there's no question about that. And this version is pretty great. It sticks to the classic narrative. I really liked the character of the Little Red Hen. The other farm animals were great as well. As I said, I loved the pig. And the animation design is really satisfying, and I really thoroughly enjoyed it, and I have no complaints. Honestly, there's not too much to say about this one because I'm very familiar with the story. I'm not really going to dissect it too much, but in general, there's a reason it's a classic story and a lesson that applies to everybody of any age, not just the children at whom the narrative is often aimed. The animation style is really pleasing. The music is great. We have some great vocal performances and some really catchy, engaging music. The backdrops are really good. And the rest of the characters as well, I had a lot of fun with. So, no complaints from me at all. Definitely lived up to my expectations. If you're a fan of The Little Red Hen, I'd say it's absolutely worth checking out. It's short and sweet, it's about 7 minutes, and the Little Red Hen is told really well in that time frame. Definitely one that I rather enjoyed watching, and I don't know which my favorite version of the Little Red Hen is. Yes, I do. There's a Disney version. It's the Disney film The Little Wise Hen, and it is so funny. I love it. But this one is still pretty good, and if you're a fan of the story, or indeed if you like ComiColor, then it is definitely worth checking out.